Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am not having a card of focus today. We're just going to look at 3 different piles and see what message comes out for each one, okay? So pile number 1, we have the Pulp Tarot. Pile number 2, we have the Daydream Tarot. And pile number 3, we have the Tarot of the Ruins. Okay, so feel free to pause the video, connect with whatever pile you think is for you, and I will see you there and we'll see what comes out. All right, welcome. Pile number 1, and I have the Pulp Tarot here. And like I said, we are not doing a card of focus today. I just kind of wanted to see what would pop out if we just went for it. And so that is what we're going to do today, okay? So thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a beautiful day. It's Sunday here, so, I don't know what day it is where you are. But this is a good day for a reading, I think. Hope you're doing well. I think I said that already, but yeah, let's dig on into this message. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to be for everyone. Use your discernment. Trust your intuition. You'll know if it's for you. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Okay? All right. What do we got going on here? Well, we have the 8 of Wands going on. So this is really fast moving energy, okay? And it can mean there's fast communication coming in about something. Maybe there's a move, there's some travel going on. It can be confirmation for something as well. Like if you've just decided something like rather quickly and now you're sort of doubting that, it can be confirmation. So any of those things, as we're unfolding this in your energy, we have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, you're feeling super confident and sassy about something, right? Juicy, creative, passionate, full of energy, full of creativity. I know I'm repeating myself. The Queen of Wands is that trailblazer, right? And she's not afraid to go it alone either. It doesn't mean you don't have friends. It just means sometimes you just got to do things by yourself. So, sassy energy, sassy pants happening there. Keep in mind, whatever this fast-moving energy is related to this 10 of Pentacles somehow, right? This is generational wealth. This is an overabundance of material world, foundational, whatever material world abundance you think it is for you, right? It could be something you've been trying to get something besides. It doesn't have to just be money. It can be something else that has value or monetary value, right, for you. Regardless, this is a foundation that's going to support generations to come. Okay, and possibly maybe a foundation. Maybe that's part of it. But we'll see. There's something incoming quickly about that for you. And you're feeling really good about it. You're feeling really, really good about it. Very confident about it. Yep, under that 8 of Wands, we have the Empress card. Well, the Empress is the cornucopia of abundance. So this reading is all about abundance and all about your confidence that you have around this coming to fruition for you, okay? This whatever this is coming in rapidly. Whatever confirmation it is for you, directly directly connected to your abundance, right? We have abundance. In your energy, we have 8 of Cups. So yeah, it feels like when this comes in, you're ready. You know what you need to walk away from, and you know what you need to walk towards, right? Now, when we walk away with the 8 of Cups, it doesn't mean these things back here didn't serve you at some point, right? That you weren't aligned with these cups. It just means that you're not any longer, and that's okay because things change. Change is the only constant that we know, right? But you don't leave all the cups. I just want to reiterate that. You do take the most important cups with you. All right. And that's what happens when we get to the 9. So you are sort of walking kind of in an unknown direction. But it typically, you know, there's a little uncertainty with this, but you're doing it anyway. It takes a lot of courage to just walk away from things that you no longer align with, right? Sometimes we want to keep that connection, but you're doing it. It's in your energy. Yeah, this is good. This is your confirmation, that 8 of Wands right there. That's beautiful. All right, let's get another one for the 10 here. So you are definitely doing something new, right? Yeah, and the 7 of Cups. Now, this could be confusion, but I don't feel like that is the case with this reading. This, to me, is opportunities. A lot of opportunities, a lot of possibilities swirling around right now. And it doesn't feel confusing at all. It just feels like you have the world at your fingertips and you're going to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do. Right? Heck yeah. Pile number 1, you are moving and shaking and doing things amazing. I don't know where you're going. I don't know where you're going. Okay. We have the Lover's card. We had 2 that came out, so I'm taking them both. Lover's card. So this is sort of a realignment with who you are at your soul core. Yeah, on the mundane level, it can mean a possible lover coming in. You know, as part of this abundance that you have going on here in this first pile here, first position. But, you know, at its core, it's a choice. This is a choice about how you want to live your life, but you're going to be looking at it through the lens of your authentic self. So things are going to change, right? Now, after I say that, it comes out with the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles can be a male figure in your life. If we want to look at it that way, yeah, maybe you're about to meet somebody once you step onto this new path. Maybe this message is coming from this person, perhaps. You know, maybe this is inheritance coming in. That 10 of Pentacles can talk about inheritance. If we're talking about you and who you are at your soul core, then maybe this is you. Maybe this King of Pentacles represents you and your approach to the world, right? The King of Pentacles works hard for what he wants, but he also understands at the end of the day, it's time to celebrate, right? It's time to pat yourself on the back for everything. Very grounded energy, very rooted, right? So maybe you're getting rooted in who you are. So a couple of different ways to look at that. There, pile number 1. With this independent energy here representing you, this middle pile represents you. To me, this is really about you, not about a lover coming in. This is about you and reaching your authentic self and having the self-esteem and the confidence to ride ahead of the pack with that. It feels like you're going to be leading something, taking a leadership role. Maybe you're leaving one job for another, but it's going to be creative. It's going to be creative. All right, and your energy, Emperor. Yeah, what did I just say? Maybe leading something. Well, the Emperor is a leader. He has the maturity and the wisdom to lead an empire, right? He's mastered the realm of all 4 kings. Very balanced energy. So maybe you are taking a position. This is in your energy. You got the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. And the Empress over here. What's going on? So maybe what you're leaving behind here is your old world and you're stepping into a leadership position, possibly. Maybe that's what this news is about. And you're going to look at whatever this news is coming in, whatever this confirmation is, through the eyes of your authenticity, of who you are at your core. You're going to look at it through the eyes of your beliefs, not the ones that have been imposed on you during your life. Is this going to work for me? Does this work for me? Am I in alignment with this? Does that energy match mine? That kind of thing, right? Okay, and we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so Five of Pentacles is struggle and hardship. Okay. Now, in regards to, this soul core, authentic, juicy center that you're coming back to here, or that you have come back to, you had to walk away from a perceived security, something that you thought was safe. It's Pentacles, so you thought maybe a job was safe, maybe a situation that provided you with monetary support, or some sort of material world foundation and security. It wasn't for you. You turned your back on it, right? And maybe you did struggle for a little while, but it brought you here. It's bringing you back to yourself. And you have all of this coming in. So this, okay, hold on. Whoa. That just flipped right out. And if that's not confirmation, then I don't know what is. This is your ticker tape parade, right? This is victory. This is winning. Recognition. You're being recognized for something. Maybe this is job related. This, it really does feel like a position of leadership. Like whatever it is that you've gone through has brought you to this time where this is going to happen for you. This is really cool. And yes, the world, you got to love it. You are ending a cycle, and you are stepping into some sort of leadership, teacher, mentor. You're just going to be an inspiration. And you're not necessarily going to be focused on that, right? Like, I feel like there's some humility here as well. You're very humble about what is about to come for you, but that's okay, because it's coming anyway. You deserve this. Open your arms and receive it. Open your heart and receive it, because it's coming. You did the hard work, and now it's time to enjoy. Okay, something good's coming for you. All right, pile number 1. This is your quickie little check-in. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up button if any of this resonated with you. Share with your besties. Subscribe. It's free. And I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 2. And I have the Daydream Tarot here. We're going to use this to open up the gates and see what message is coming through for you. As I said before, I do not have a card of focus today. I kind of just was sort of guided to not have one, right? We want to just see what comes through for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading for the collective, so it may not be for everybody, okay? So don't make it fit if it doesn't fit, all right? I hope you're all doing well. It is a beautiful day here, and I am happy to be with you on your beautiful journey. And right out of the gate, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. This is sort of the worker bee card, right? Hard work, achievements. This is your hard work. Now, 8s are kind of a card of mastery to a certain extent. And what this is saying really is keep working. Don't stop. You're almost to the finish line. Okay. Now, it also recommends understanding the skill that you have mastered, right? Because maybe that skill can be applied to other areas of your life as well. Keep working. This is good. This is a good skill here, whatever it is. In your energy is the Temperance card. Well, this is a card of patience, isn't it? It's a card of healing, a card of moderation. It's staying out of extremes, right? Extreme emotions. Yeah, we don't want to do that. That's what this is for. So this is your energy anyway. So you're not going to the extremes here. You're being patient. You have to be patient with the Pentacles. They're very slow moving energy. It's also the energy of divine timing here. Temperance is divine timing. things happen when they're meant to happen. There is a precise moment, and it's in your energy, so it's happening now. So what is this? We have the Two of Cups. So it seems to me, keep working on what you're working on, because whatever you're doing is bringing in a soulmate connection, okay? Now, this is related to work, job, finances, the physicality of where you live, where you plant your roots, how grounded you are, right? Pentacles are all about that, plus the finances, the investments and property. So keep doing that. Whatever it is you're working on in that direction to build your stability in the material world is what's energetically bringing in this person. Okay. Now, a soulmate connection is any loving connection that's going to be really important as you go forward on your path. It can be a romantic connection, but it also can be a loving best friend. It can be a loving mentor. It can be a coworker. It's someone who's gonna be really, really important to you as you move forward. Okay, keep doing this because it's bringing in that, and you are holding it together beautifully with that Temperance card. Whew. It's like she's waiting for their steam coming off of that. Looks like hot tea or something. She's got to wait till it cools off before you can drink it, right? Oh, interesting. Okay, the Ace of Cups. Isn't that interesting? She has this one cup with the steam coming off of it, and our Ace of Cups guy here, he looks sort of startled, right? With his cup, with the steam coming off of it. So the Ace of Cups is a gift of a new beginning in love and relationships, which is confirmation of this Two of Cups coming in over here. I don't know why his face looks like that. It makes me laugh. It's like he's quite shocked, maybe, that this is happening. So maybe you're going to be quite shocked when this shows up, right? When you understand that that person is here for you, and it's a reciprocal relationship. You're here for each other, okay? Under Temperance, we have the Moon. So yeah, there's a fair amount of unknown with whatever is coming for you. But the Moon also signifies that it's time for you to really dig in and trust that intuition, trust the gut. If you get a funny feeling, follow it. Understand that our emotions and how we feel are really our GPS system. They guide us in the right direction. So we want to pay attention to those emotions of joy and happiness and butterflies and laughter, the things that make us feel sparkly and glittery and all of that. So trust your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, because something is about to be illuminated for you. But it's going to come to you in a different way, right? Divine timing, divine timing. I'm still laughing about that face. I love it. Okay, keep in mind, okay, in regards to the Ace of Cups, we have the Hermit, so yeah. And also in regards to the Moon. So you may have to go within, trusting your intuition, trusting your dreams. You're going to need to go within to understand, right? This is when we realize we can't get the answers externally. We can't ask someone what we should do. We can't ask someone what we should think. You know, we don't look to others for how to behave. We go within and we understand that we have to do things for us. Like we have the answers within us, okay? We have the answers within. And it's quite possible, too, that by doing this internal work here with the Hermit, right, that energy is also bringing this other person in. So there's a lot of sort of crisscross applesauce happening here on the mat today. Okay, wow. Okay, look, that was literally like 2-minute cards. We're not taking that. Okay. Yep, 3 of Cups coming out under that ace. This is it feels like a new community maybe for you even. So you have this, so the 3 of Cups is community and celebration. Celebrating with your besties, celebrating with your community, whether it's new or old, but coming out underneath that Ace of Cups, it looks like you may have a new one coming in. So there is going to be cause for celebration here, right? And you have that soulmate thing. So you've got all kinds of people coming in for you. Besties, supporting community members, soulmate connections, right? And they can all be one and the same. King of Wands in your energy as well. Go forth with confidence, my friend. You got this. King of Wands is very confident. The King of Wands is not afraid to do things in fun and creative and passionate ways. King of Wands is often a rule breaker. Not in a bad way, but doesn't follow the norm, right? So maybe that's part of your path, is to not stay on the path. Or the path that everybody says this is how you do it. This is how you should do it. This is like not that path. It's coming out under the moon. Trust your intuition. If you're walking along on your path and all of a sudden you're like, hey, that looks cool over there, then go. This is all gonna lead you to this community and to this soulmate connection, right? Keep doing the work. This all has something to do with the skill that you've mastered, okay? Yeah. Oh, yay. Yep. 4 of Wands, it's the party card. So you may be actually invited to some sort of a social gathering. Pay attention. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the 5. I thought it was the 4. Okay, it is the 5. Okay, so never mind. Erase, erase, erase. So there was a comedian that used to say that. He would say terrible things and be like, oh my gosh, erase, erase, erase. So, sorry, this is the 5 of Wands. So this is conflict. This is debate. Why are you here? 5 of Wands. I was so excited for the 4. The 4 made sense. The 5. Well, actually, no, this does make sense, right? Because if you are going to follow a sort of unconventional path here with this King of Wands, you may have people coming up and going, that's not how you do it. All right, we just talked about that. Don't follow those people. I think these are those people coming out. These people, the ones that are going to tell you that's not how you do it, you're doing it the wrong way, and they'll want to like change your mind. You won't let them. You've got the King of Wands in your energy, right? You're not afraid to do it on your own terms. These people are not these people. The 3 of Cups over here. These people are loving, caring, and supportive. So I think with this card coming out, it's going to weed out the people who are actually truly supportive and who are going to continue with you on your journey. That's what this card is doing here. Yeah. You're going to be saying bye-bye to those people. Now, I'm not saying that they're all bad. Sometimes it's really good to have a devil's advocate, okay? So there's another interpretation there, is maybe your besties are going to sort of play devil's advocate for you. But you're going to, regardless, you're going to stay strong. You're going to stay where you need to stay on your path, wherever that leads, right? You're a trailblazer. You got all kinds of new beginnings, and look at, I knew it was going to come out. Yay, I knew it was going to come out. Okay, 4 of Wands. There you go. There's your party card. Now, as I was saying before, I got so rudely interrupted with that 5, right? That's sort of the energy of that 5 of Wands, isn't it? This is the party card. You may get an invitation to something, go. But go without expectations of what's going to happen or who you're going to meet. Go without trying to influence any sort of outcome. Just go and have fun. That's what this is for. This is celebrating your achievement because you achieved something. You crossed a finish line, probably with that 8 of Pentacles up there. Take the time to celebrate. Take the time to pat yourself on the back. Take the time to celebrate with your besties over here, with this community. Okay? It's a milestone marker. Like you achieved something. Acknowledge it. Okay? Now, this is also considered a marriage card, right? Now, I know we live in a time when, not every culture is so into that, but it is a card of union as well. So don't throw that aside, because you do have this Two of Cups up there, all right? As well as community. So you may be forming a union with a soulmate connection. You may be forming a union with a new community, with a new group of people, with new best friends. Okay? And we have the Emperor. Yeah. It feels like with that King of Wands, you're going to be sort of trailblazing something new. Leading. And even if you're not trying to lead, you're going to be an inspiration, right? The Emperor has all this wisdom and maturity. Look at the look on his face. He looks so grumpy. But he rules wisely and fairly. I feel like you're going to be, like, people are going to look at what you're doing and they're going to go, oh, I didn't know I could do things the way that I want to do them. I thought I had to do them the way we're supposed to do them, kind of energy. That's what I'm getting from that. So, yeah. This is a new deck, you guys, this Daydream Tarot, and I've messed with it a little bit, but some of the expressions just crack me up. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is where you're going. Started out with the 8. We're going to finish with the 9 over here. Yeah, this is your very solo, independent achievement here, right? This is your financial independence. This is your exhale. Like you reached a level with your material world foundation that you've been really, really struggling for. Now, we don't talk about it enough, but the 9s are solo energy. And so for a 9 of Pentacles to be at this stage, you probably had to give up something. And usually the sacrifice is relationships. Okay? Which is why now that you've reached this, here comes that Ace of Cups with a new beginning, with relationships, with love, with magic, with fun. It's so beautiful. Like, you definitely achieved something. Celebrate it, right? That's what that is telling you. Bottom of the deck, there we are, Full card. Yeah, you're going to be starting something new here. And even if it's not something totally new, it's going to feel so different, because this is all just going to shift you. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I made it. Wow, I understand things better now. Now I'm going to move forward, but I'm going to do it in a different way. I'm going to do it my way, because I can, because I know I can, right? All right, pile number 2. That is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up button if any of this resonated for you. Share with your besties. Subscribe. It's free. I'm trying to build my channel. And I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 3. And I have the Tarot of the Ruins here. And we're going to use this today to dig into our surprise message. Since I do not have a card of focus today, I typically do. But today I was just guided to let's just see what comes up, okay? I hope you're all doing well. Happy to be with you on your journey. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading for the collective, so this may not be for everyone. Trust your intuition, flex that discernment muscle, and don't make it fit if it's not for you, okay? Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm excited. The other pile 1 and pile 2 are pretty exciting too. All right. What do we have for pile number 3? Ooh, yeah. 6 of Swords. Okay. This is turning your eye and your focus away from the past and training it on the future, right? This is getting in your little boat, crossing into calmer water, and focusing on the opportunities and possibilities on that distant shore, right? And the closer you get to that shore, the more that past kind of dissolves away. You don't think about it so much. You're focused. There's excitement and anticipation for what's to come. This is a beautiful card right out of the gate for you. Okay, you're moving on. That's a card of moving on. In your energy, the 4 of Pentacles. Well, this can mean holding on too tightly to something. Okay. So the nature of this reading is that you're turning your focus to the future. In your energy, you have been holding on to something too tightly that you need to let go of. Okay. Now, Pentacles, I mean, that can be material world abundance, foundational, security, like money, property, investments, that kind of thing. Groundedness, a perceived, like I said, perceived security. What are you holding on too tightly to? Something you got to let go of. There was something else I was going to say, and it totally just left my brain. All right. Keep in mind, Queen of Cups. All right. I think you're meant to be real gentle with yourself as you're releasing this, as you're letting it go, because that is the nature of this reading, right? Is that you're letting whatever you're holding on to. You're releasing the grip on that, and you're turning your eyes to the future, right? Be kind to yourself, kind and compassionate. Step into the heart zone. Interesting. Yeah, we have the Death card. It's an ending and a new beginning. It's a death and a rebirth. So you are turning away, or you will be. Okay, because this is what am I trying to say? Anyway, you're turning away. You're beginning to turn away from this. This is the nature of this reading. So you're going to be turning away from whatever you've been holding on to, looking at your future. And so that is very, very much an ending of one way of something into another way of something, right? It's a card of transformation. You're refocusing your energy to possibilities and opportunities and away from lack. This could be kind of a lack mindset. You're done with that. You're done looking at the past. You're done living your life through the lens of the past, right? You're looking forward to your future. Yeah, you are. And here comes the 8 of Cups. Walking away. You are. Look at that. You are walking away from what doesn't align with you, which is not supportive for you right now, for your best and your highest good. You are walking away. This is beautiful. I love it. Ooh. Wow, you also have the Queen of Swords. Truth, honesty, intellect. You're very smart, right? I feel like there are aspects of yourself that you have denied or haven't acknowledged or haven't let out to play because you were holding on to this thing, whatever this is, whether it's an old belief, a lack mindset, whatever it is, some sort of, I don't know, anyway. It feels like your Queen of Cups is necessary, but also your Queen of Swords is going to come out to play because she's all about strategy too. Super wicked smart. This is sort of a get it done energy, but we're going to do it with truth and honesty. We're not going to sugarcoat things for ourselves. We're going to look at our future. We're going to look at possibilities. We're going to look at opportunities through this lens of truth and honor. There's clarity with the Queen of Swords, right? There's going to be some clarity on your journey to that distant shore, to that new opportunity, to that, ooh, come back, darlings. Okay, yeah, we got 2 cards that came out. I'm going to keep them. 2 of Swords. So yeah, you have a decision to make. Now, a lot of readers think this is about blocking energy. I don't feel like that in this case. I feel like you're going within, you're blocking out the external noise so that you can make that decision, a very, very wise decision. And guess what? It came out with that 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's all about your personal foundation in the material world. Like you worked really hard for whatever material world abundance is, whether it's money, or whatever abundance means to you. You made it, you achieved it, okay? And you have a choice to make now. Like, where do you go from here, right? We know where you go from here. You're looking at that distant shore. Maybe you're not sure which shore it is yet, but you will, because you have this solid foundation under your feet so that you can proceed. You can definitely proceed, yeah, in your energy, the 9 of Cups, right? So we walk away from what no longer aligns with us, but we take with us the things that mean the most to us. Like we understand what is most important in our life, right? And so we get this moment with the 9 of Cups to sit with those things and just really be in gratitude and be thankful for where we are, because we have this understanding too, right? Like maybe it was sad to leave some of those things behind, but we brought the best to the best. You're bringing the best to the best with you. This is in your energy. It's like releasing this hold on whatever this is, understanding what you can't take with you, packing, and then going, right? There's an intense understanding with those 2 cards coming out together. Under that Queen of Swords, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a card of mastery. So you've mastered something. It's interesting that this is Pentacles, and what you're holding on to is also a Pentacle, that 4. I mean, it's a card of mastery. It really basically is saying, yeah, you've worked really hard, and you've achieved a lot, but you still have a little bit to go. Okay. Keep in mind, you still have a little bit to go, but it's in regards to this 9, so you're almost to the 9 is what that is saying. You're almost from the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Don't give up. Don't stop. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. Yeah, your future's looking pretty bright. Let's get one more, maybe. Me too. I love these cards. They're so cool. It makes me want to go do a bunch of artwork. Oh yeah, look at that. We have the Chariot. Okay, so you're overcoming an obstacle. This is your obstacle here in your energy, but you're working through it. In your energy, you are working through it. You're understanding that you have to walk away from it, and you're understanding that it can't come with you. Only the things that are most important and that have been supportive and meaningful. Well, I mean, it doesn't mean that what we're holding on to there isn't meaningful. But once that Queen of Swords comes out, we have the truth about whatever this is that we're holding on to. And we're able to let it go. So this is overcoming an obstacle. This is success. This is a journey. It's progress. Moving forward. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to go bottom of the deck again, because there we are with the Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning in love and relationships and fun and magic, sparkly things. I mean, your heart is going to be so full of joy and happiness. Your cup overfloweth, right? This is beautiful, beautiful energy for you, pile number 3. You are definitely overcoming something. Definitely overcoming something. We also, wow. Wow, okay, also bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Well, this makes total sense. Your whole world is about to change. Releasing whatever this is going to be like a releasing a pressure valve, right? And it's going to realign you to where you need to be. We also have the Ace of Wands. This is your wake-up call. This is your new beginning in creativity and passion, confidence, self-esteem, all those good things. Yeah, you have something kind of amazing happening here, pile number 3, and I wish you the best. I think it's going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe. Share with your besties. Yeah, subscribe. I already said that is free. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I will see you next time.